to be doing another Bookish Best, and I'm going to be highlighting my favorite POC booktubers. So as I was coming up with my list, it quickly became like 20 people that I wanted to highlight. That's a lot. So I'm going to be breaking this up into 3, potentially 4 parts and discussing 5 booktubers in each video. That way I can talk about each one in the amount of time that they deserve. And I also think a lot of you appreciated that I recommended certain videos for you to watch in my previous booktube shoutouts, so I want to be able to do that with this one as well. Also, these are not in any particular order. There are just so many people that I want to highlight that I had to break this up into several videos, so there's no order. So I'm just going to talk about 5 people that I love, and yeah, let's get started. The first person I want to mention is Jessie from bowtiesandbooks, and I recently discovered their channel probably like the last month. I really love their channel. They do a really good job of covering diverse books, and Jessie has a great series on their channel where they talk about like the different drama that's going on in the booktube community, and also different new releases that are coming up in every month. I don't know much about what's going on in the booktube community, if I'm being honest, because I don't use my Twitter very much, so I feel like that's where all the drama happens. So getting like a recap from Jessie has been really helpful in keeping up with all of it. I also think that Jessie is doing a Bookish awards, so highlighting some smaller booktubers in the community, which I think is also really amazing. I will put a link down to Jessie's like monthly wrap-up where she talks about like all the different things going on in the booktube community, and also her announcement video of the BookTuber Awards. So yeah, definitely check out Jessie's channel. I think their videos are amazing. The second booktuber I want to talk about is Diana from Diana in Color, and I started watching her videos probably towards the beginning of this year, and I've really liked all the content that she's produced. She is the creator of the POC-a-thon, which happened I think in September, where she asked people to kind of participate in this reading marathon where you read books written by people of color, and I was not able to participate, which I was super bummed out about, but I think the readathon was such a fantastic idea, and I loved how she did like some vlogging videos to talk about it and some other things. So I really recommend her channel. I think she does a great job of talking about books in a very critical way. She reads a lot of like literary fiction and a lot of books from authors of color, so I love all of her recommendations. If I were to recommend a video from Diana in Color, I would probably have to go with the tag she created. It's called the Shithole Countries tag, which I actually did. Did it after, you know, Trump made that horrible remark about shithole countries, and so she kind of made it into a positive by creating a tag where she recommended books from authors from those countries that he was referring to. So I really liked that tag. I got a ton of recommendations from her video, and I absolutely love it. It is a little bit older, but I think it's one of my favorites that she's created. And the next booktuber I want to talk about is Justin from Ghost Reader. I really enjoy his channel because he reads books that are not necessarily books that I would normally gravitate towards, but the way he talks about the books make me want to pick them up. So he generally reads a lot of nonfiction, especially in terms of like history, and he also reads more sci-fi and like more older sci-fi and older like classics books. I think he's also really into comic books as well. You can tell he's so excited about the books that he reads. He really wants to share his interest for these books with other people in the booktube community. I really enjoy listening to him speak about books. Like that he is very like active in participating in a lot of readathons, and yeah, I think he has recently been doing a series on World War I books that he's been reading, and I think that is the perfect place to start if you're interested in checking out his videos. They're very in-depth, and I love them, and it's definitely brought on a passion of wanting to read more nonfiction that is about historical events, especially World War I would definitely recommend checking out those videos from him. I think he has about 9 or 10 so far, but yeah, I really enjoy them. And the next booktuber I want to talk about is Divya from It's Divya. And I discovered her channel probably a couple weeks ago, but I absolutely love her channel. I've probably binge watched like 10 videos in one night because her videos are so interesting. She was recommended in another booktuber shout out, and I was so glad that I discovered her channel because her videos are so worth it. She's a little more on the snarkier side, but I love her sense of humor. Despite like the snarky style of her videos, I always end up learning something very interesting from her videos. She's most known for is that she's really good at Photoshop. So she does like alternative covers to different books. There was one that she did a cover for 50 Shades of Grey if it was like a John Green book, which was hilarious. But I really liked her video where she talked about Instagram poetry. I will put a link to that video down below. She talks about 4 different like Instagram poets and what she feels about everything, and it does have a lot of humor in it, but I think she does a really good job of kind of dissecting these poetry collections in a way that makes me want to check them out, even though I was kind of on the fence coming into the video. But I really love her channel. I think she is so entertaining to listen to, and like I said, I always end up learning something new and cool from her videos. So the last person I want to talk about is Lucy from Lucy Reads. I have been following her channel for a very long time, since before I even was making booktube videos, I think. She's one of the first people that I watched because she's just so down to earth in her videos and just very candid about everything, so I really appreciate that in her videos. She reads very diversely, and I think she focuses a lot on reading own voices books, which I am trying to get better at. She reads a lot of YA with a little bit of like literary fiction interspersed. I generally trust her reviews on the book, so if I'm interested in a hyped book, I'll see if she's read it and see if it'll be something I'm interested in checking out. But I like her channel. I think she's a really sweet girl, and I really just think her channel is fun. She's very funny, but not in a very like direct way, I feel like. I think she just comes across as being very funny without really having to try to be funny. I would probably recommend watching her most anticipated books for the rest of 2018. I think it came out like 4 months ago. It's a little bit of an older video, but I love it because most of those books are now on my need to buy list. So yeah, I would definitely check out that because a lot of them are own voices and a lot of them are from authors of color as well, which is really great. Those are the 5 booktubers I wanted to mention today. Like I said earlier, there are going to be probably 3 more videos where I highlight 5 more POC booktubers in each video. So yeah, this is just the first video. I wanted to make sure that I spent enough time on all of these booktubers. So yeah, I love all of these people in this video. Let me know if you follow any of them and what are your favorite videos from these channels, or let me know if you ended up subscribing to any of these booktubers. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.